Hey, welcome to Winter Film's third annual showcase. We're so happy to be able to show off our crew's creative talents, even though we can't be in the same room together. Our amazing crew actually consists of Whitford Birthright, Colin Breiter, Tommy Ferguson, Gabe Fricksterett, Matthew Hamill, Ethan Park, Matthew Souls, Byron Park, Durant Long, Matthew Henderson, Caleb Kurihara, William Pascal, and I think the brains behind the operation, Tobenna Okoli. I think that's what I heard. And of course, our amazing producers, Miss Dillon, Dr. Simo, and Mr. Weathersby. Tonight, we have some amazing short films created over the winter film season, guaranteed to make you laugh, cry, and even raise a few eyebrows. Then we have the culmination of all our efforts, not just the crew, but the entire Cry School community. Cry School vs. COVID is a documentary of the challenges we've had to go through this year, although you might notice that not everything is how you remember it. Now please sit back, relax, enjoy the refreshments so kindly offered to us by Mr. Krieger, and enjoy our show.
And now, our first film of the evening, Secret Sauce, an original short film.
I've got another assignment for you, Salvador. His name is Mark, and he's got a thing for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Take care of this one, and you'll be due the usual, plus a little extra. High priority.
I know just what to do with you, Mark.
Is this anybody's sandwich? No? Oh, okay. Well, it's best PB&J. No way. PB&J's are my jam. I guess there's no point in letting it go to waste. Well, that's weird. Who's that here? Whoa, who are you?
I heard you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Mark?
Well, yes I do. But how did you know my name?
That hardly matters. What does matter is that you try this sandwich. Cheap case might be deceiving, but I promise you, this sandwich is to die for. Sit down.
I mean, how could I not try the world's best? Wow, you were right. Looks might be deceiving, but man, this is good.
Come on, Mark. Tell me what you tasted.
I mean, the jelly is sweet, but not too sweet. Definitely strawberry. The peanut butter is thick, but not too thick. But there's something else.
Come on, Mark. Think a little harder.
It's kind of like a bitter taste, you know. Pairs nice with the jelly. Tastes like almost like bitter almonds. Aren't those dangerous?
Bitter almond extract, to be precise, but yes. It turns into cyanide in your stomach. It's only a matter of time now until...
Until what?
Until you can finally be inducted into the Extreme Food Critics Club. Congratulations, Ben. You passed with flying colors.
So I'm not going to die.
Of course not. That was imitation extract. We use it as a means of weeding out the new recruits. And only the ones who are able to identify it get in. And well, you identified it, so congratulations, man.
Oh, cool.
Yep. It's gonna be a good life for both of us.
Next up, we have an original short film on one of the most important facets of Christ School, St. Joseph's Chapel.
St. Joseph's Chapel was dedicated in 1907. The students at the time helped to build it using rocks quarried from the wilderness across school's campus. These students were aided by Van Allen, a freed slave and family worker of the Wetmores. He quarried enough stone to facade the whole chapel from the Christ School grounds. The Lady Chapel, which adjoined St. Joseph's, was used for daily mass by a small group each morning. Here in the Lady Chapel, we can see a bell in the corner by the altar. This bell was used for ceremonial purposes. Also, there used to be a roof spring in the Lady Chapel to separate the nave from the sanctuary. However, this Lady Chapel is only a small portion of the larger building. St. Joseph's was used for worship by the whole school. St. Joseph's Chapel is designed in a distinct way, very different from other chapels. Where most chapels have a large nave with small transepts, St. Joseph's Chapel has a small nave with large transepts. Christ School did not have many students at its start, and so the chapel did not need to seat large numbers. However, as time went on and Christ School's enrollment count grew, St. Joseph's Chapel had to grow as well. Finally, in 2006, the transepts were added. The roof of the main chapel was constructed in the shape of a boat, and here we get to see the strong symbolism. The boat shape represents the Christian journey that one goes on throughout their life. Above the sanctuary of the chapel, there is an ornate, intricately designed window depicting the young Christ. It is called the Dogwood Window. This was donated to St. Joseph's Chapel by the Hauser family during a time of financial need in 1907. It is made of Tiffany glass. The window used to depict the young Christ with feet, but during a storm, a tree crashed through the window and broke the lower section. After that, it was redesigned without the feet. Here we have 11 stained glass windows that line the walls of the transepts. Each one represents a different aspect that Christ School stands for: hope, prudence, etc. All of the saints on each of the stained glass window are in the foreground of a cross filled with the school plant, Galax. The Galax was chosen by school's founders to represent the school's motto, faithfulness is success, and the cross in the background symbolizes the religious ties of Christ School. The rose window above the west transept was made in 13th century England for the Salisbury Cathedral. The centerpiece was donated in 1961 by the family of George C. Douglas Jr., in memory of his nephew, who drowned. The window is mostly geometric glass shapes that make up a mandala-like design and was once part of a larger piece in the Salisbury Chapel in England. The organ was renovated in 2018, and part of the renovation included new stop knobs, pedals, and pipes. The value of the organ is approximately $1.5 million and is part electric. It is a crucial part of the daily services at Christ School.
And next up, we have an original action short film, Lockerboxing.
Hey Andrew. Hey Peter. How's your morning going?
Pretty good. Tired as hell.
Look,
You should probably watch your back today.
why's that?
Ryan Watson's babbling about you.
Ryan Watson babbles about everyone.
He's talking about your fight with the Pierce twins.
What?
Hey!
My brother and the Pierce twins, they're good friends. They're gonna come after you.
Your brother is Graham, right?
Yeah,
When do you think they'll come after me?
probably after school.
Alright, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
He uses this as a brilliant metaphor. Now, here we go. We're creating a thesis here. Okay, so in Master Harold and the Boys, the author, Ethel Fugard, is set in apartheid in 1950. He starts off the play with two characters, two black characters that are practicing together. This is this dance lesson between Sam and Joey is a metaphor for how the oppressed black population must carefully.
Andrew, my man, what's up?
Graham, what do you want?
Oh, hey. I'm trying to be a little friendly. Can I guys say hello?
You can go now.
Andrew, wait a second. Now I could report you.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you know, just a tip-off email or something to student council. Saw what you did with the Pierce twins. Gotta say, didn't know you had it in you. Roughed them up good, but our good friend Mr. Watson just happened to catch you, didn't he? Told me everything. Tell me, what made you want to start a fight with him, though? I'm curious about that.
Maybe your first punch. That's on them.
Maybe so, but I doubt people like the student council will care about that. I mean, it's your word against mine, after all. You can see it now.
Excuse me, ma'am, sir, we're going to have to expel your son for assaulting two other students. We can't have that in our fine community here of learning.
Your mom's sure like,
Oh, but our little boy Andrew would never do such a thing. After all, he's just some young, stupid...
Of course, too stupid to know this now, are we?
You'd snitch on me?
prefer the term report, but
And what about your reputation?
reputation. Andrew, you gotta understand something, man. I'm not snitching, I'm just looking out for my friends. You know, just like if you had friends, you know, you'd look out for them, right? You know, I'm just doing something good for my pals, okay? And, you know, when someone like you messes with my friends, you know, I gotta do something about it. And as for my reputation, you know, I couldn't give a damn about that. What, you think I go around every day terrorizing other students, doing my thing, because I care about what people think of me? No, I don't. Would be the logical choice, but no. I just do it because it's fun. And only because it's fun. So, here's my proposition for you, okay? Either I deal with you now, or you deal with consequences later. I mean, either way, I win, so, you know, what will be? Fight or flight. Come on. I mean, I'm not waiting here from health, you know? Right! I hope you have the hospital on speed dial.
And now, your feature presentation for this year's Winter Film Showcase, Christ School versus COVID. Roll it.
All right, not exactly a meeting that I was looking forward to or had any idea would occur a month ago. You know, Christ School has a very interesting and quirky history. You've gone through 9/11 and the 2007-08 recession. But we have a crisis right now of the virus kind. All right, so what do we do? Well, we're going to do a number of things, but we have a plan. It's going to become clearer right now I'm worrying about the next 8 weeks, but I worry about next year and the impact that this will have. How long it lasts, we don't know.
So, almost 1 year ago today, in January of 2020, the United States reported their first coronavirus case in Washington state. Since then, Johns Hopkins University has recorded that globally over 2.2 million people have lost their lives to COVID-19 and over 102 million people have been affected. So what happened, right? How did coronavirus arise in the first place? So due to an incredibly interconnected global economy and due to some government inaction across the world, coronavirus spread rapidly and outbreaks were quickly occurring in places not just in China, but throughout much of Europe and the United States as well. In what would become probably one of the most breathtaking scientific achievements of the first half of the 21st century, in a matter of just 9 months, governments across the world cooperated to create over 3 or 4 diagnostic tests, sequenced the entire genome of the virus, and created 3 vaccines with over a 95% effectiveness, which is just breakneck if you're really thinking about how long it takes vaccines to typically be produced.
They're doing a similar thing where they take this process where a gene is put into another gene through translation. They're doing it with they're making it with RNA and making it into a coronavirus vaccine instead of using like a dead form of the virus and using that as a vaccine. They're doing like in like a different way by using RNA translation.
So it looks like you have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah, 6.
Altogether, there's none over here?
No.
Yep, so 6. The understanding behind it is not complicated, but a learned thing, obviously. The cool thing about biotech, though, is once you have that knowledge, it's all skill-based. They're just skills. Things like being able to micropipette correctly is a skill in the same way that like table tennis is a skill. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. And these guys have so far not had a failed experiment. which is part luck and a whole lot of just really careful skill manipulation. It helps that they're all athletes.
552.
They'd already been targeted in murderous race riots known as pogroms, after false rumors were spread that they were responsible for the assassination of the emperor. Now, the government expelled 29 Jews.
Thank you for doing this, for keeping us safe and clean, and it's just, I mean, I think you are one of the main reasons why we've been able to keep the virus away, for so long. And I'm just filming this to honor you and Adolfo and really everybody. So, thank you so much.
I'm busting with it because of garage.
Listen,
Hey, guys, get down here. Come here. Now, let's go. What does the sign say?
Down only.
And what does that mean?
Only go down?
Yeah. And where are you guys going?
Up.
Yeah. I hope you're going to see Mr. Dowling for an English lesson because you need to learn how to read.
Dog doesn't teach English.
Shut up! I'm asking the questions here.
Yes.
Go use the other stairs.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you're not slick! Now! Other way.
Like everyone should subscribe to Young Show on YouTube. Totally get it. Guys, scram!
I now invite us to please stand for the ringing of the Angelus.
ladies and gentlemen, one of your varsity football captains, Mr. Langston Long.
Thank you, Coach Luke, for that alluring introduction. Good morning, beautiful people. First off, thank you, Mr. Krieger.
Mr. Krieger.
And thank you to Mr. Krieger for allowing me to attend Christ School. That decision has allowed me to grow and to better myself in every aspect.
Well, thank you so much. And of course, Mr. Krieger. Even though I don't think you're here today, we all love you. Every single student, every single faculty member. You have made our time here wonderful, better than anyone could have ever asked for. And for that, we are all so grateful. We will all miss you very much.
I'd first like to begin my speech by thanking all the teachers that keep this school running. Contrary to all conventions of essay writing or exam taking, my message is this: don't fall victim to the plan. Things change, people change, the world is changing. Anyone who says that they have their life completely figured out is wrong, unless they can predict the future. Who could have predicted this year? For many of us, this pandemic may become the keystone cultural event of our youth. Learn to fail, learn to pivot, and find the new opportunity that will launch you into your ideal position. Thank you.
So how are your classes going?
Damn, they're alright.
Hello? 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 Hey man, how you holding up in there?
Man, not great. Haven't left the grounds in a long time. And I haven't seen a woman in months. When are you getting out of here? Man, sometime in mid-May. And after that, I still got 15 hours of community service to do. That's just terrible. Can't believe it. Yeah, it really sucks, man. What's that thing on your wrist, though? Oh man, every morning, they tag us up like cattle to make sure we're healthy. And on top of that, Warden Heish, he's on us for masks all the time. Can't let it slip.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you?
Looks like lunch is about over, so I gotta go. I'll be catching you.
when Christ School was founded in 1900, there was no public education for boys in Western North Carolina. So all the students had to work their way through school. All the jobs that others do, the boys had to do themselves. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Tired.
Yeah, me too. So, what did I just say?
Christ School was founded by aliens in 1800.
Close. Very close. The school day began at 6 a.m. At least that's when the Angelus rang. So they were up already doing their chores by the time that happened. I know it's been a long week. I know everyone's tired. I think it's time for us to go and play some lacrosse. It's time for us to play some tennis. It's time for us to go swimming. It's time for us to seize the day as true greeny victors do. Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
What a game. What a huge win for the Greenies.
Hey, it's a good day. It's a good day. I still think we have a lot of space that we can improve in terms of what we're doing when we're not working. I'm gonna say it all year long. There's always something you can be doing to help your team. All right, you're gonna get sick of me saying that, but I'm telling you it's true, man. When you guys are running, if you hear someone yelling for you, there's something human and something natural that happens that makes you want to go faster. Okay? If it's just silent, it's hard. It's hard to push yourself. So every time that you're not doing something, look to be a good teammate. Okay? We talked about this. I thought it was solid inside, and man, when it gets really loud in the turf, it's awesome.
So, hey, you gotta sit inside, all right? Sit on the hump. I don't even know how a lot of those guys are. But this is the excitement.
did it!
One and done. One and done. One and done. Let's go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then you go.
Yeah, let's
okay.
go.
Okay,
What
then
other way is there?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Give me that! Oh, man. Let's go.
Hey, what are you doing? Get out! Get out! Get out!
Give me a Sour Patch Kids.
Are you gonna say please?
No. Give me a Sour Patch Kids.
You good?
Can I get some Twizzlers?
Yeah, sure. You got your card?
I actually lost it.
Sorry, man, I can't get you anything.
But I heard Rivercombe said I could.
No, you need a card, that's the rule. Sorry.
I enjoy kind of hiding in the woods. Contrary to popular belief, I am not sitting at home on the couch watching Arsenal play football every weekend, some weekends, but not when I say I'm out hiding.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. You want to wear this when we go?
I already got a headset.
You want to wear this thing?
No.
No? Okay. I'd wear it. You want to wear that? Yeah. All right, cool. Tobenna?
I'm already in green.
You're already in
How
green?
do I look?
Awesome.
All right, let's go.
You feel the cloak of invisibility.
Right. There you go.
Oh,
you really think you're gonna crawl out of the swamp?
You can see the stretches like there, just how you can just get lost under the roto. I mean, 15, 20 feet from here without anybody ever seeing if you just sit still.
Yeah.
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 You gonna see it? What do you got?
Jack, if you find Mr. Ron, you get $200.
Good idea.
I mean, I realize why nobody ever found him, but at the same time, like I can see how now that I understand what his thought process is, I could possibly go out and find him.
Yeah, I in my head now I see him like on all this rhododendron everywhere.
You know, and kind of moving in. So imagine kind of working in from the back. Oh, it's duckers. It slows everything down. That's the one thing through all the pandemic is I've never been here with a more beautiful spring, and part of it was just because it, you know, slowing down enough to experience it. So, you know, that's one of the blessings I think of the time and being forced to take things a little slower and more intentional. And yeah, it's been cool to learn about this place a little bit more. Just, I don't know. I think if anything this pandemic has taught is just being still. You know, allowing space to speak and direct you, and you know, I think it creates an openness, you know, regardless of your beliefs or your faith, just to kind of touch into something that's bigger than us.
For nearly a year now, Christ School faculty, staff, and students have masked up to continue learning while also keeping everyone safe. This worldwide pandemic has most certainly tested us and changed all of our lives forever. The battle's not over, but amidst everything that has been against us, Christ School persists. Someday soon, a life with no masks will return. Until then, we will not allow COVID to kidnap our Greenie brotherhood.